Hello and welcome back to me playing Anno 2070 Deep Ocean Expansion Pack. Last time, I don't remember what we did last time actually. Even if it was 2 days ago I recorded it, so I've been lazing all around the place. Think I didn't do anything on this island, or maybe I did this. I think so, yes. This and yeah, fixed a bit of the values of the resources and started again building the monument.
So far, congratulations.
Thank you. So without further ado, what we're gonna do today is making sure that every resource, any resource needed for the monument is gonna come to the monument, so that we can finish it off and start expanding this city like never before.
That's what I call efficient work. Keep it up.
Since you can see that I can still expand it a little bit here, a little bit here, and a bit here. We'll do some roads here actually, since we're at this point of the game. Can I make a double bridge, I wonder? I totally can. It doesn't necessarily look pretty, but I totally can. Good to know. For future reference especially. So this is where the city is going to end. The road. It's gonna be it. The riverside, I won't go. I mean, I may be going like until this area here and build the city here, but it's gonna be suburbs. So, for example, I'm gonna place a house here, a house here, a house here, and some trees around. So these houses won't go over the employee level, or better, this guy's level. Fair enough. Eco balance is always worrying me though. Can I build a... yes I can. Should I? Probably. I'm gonna build it. Just because I feel like I'm a good man. It's gonna cost me some energy, and then we're gonna see after the monument is built, since the eco balance is going to fall by almost 100. Therefore, I won't need it that much if I will have minus 17 instead of minus 117, obviously. Besides, I will need much more energy for running the monument when it's built, and therefore I will have need of it. I won't have need of it. I mean, I will have a dire not need of it. That makes any sense. That looks kind of pretty. That's not. Maybe some sort of promenade here. Let's see our decoration options. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Maybe we'll do something with it, yes. Problem with the tycoons is that they don't have a lot of decorating options when it comes to prettifying a certain area of the city. It comes more to making industrialized, not prettified. So it is pretty obvious that, oh, how am I gonna do this? I'm not, basically. I'm just gonna put some road here. Be done with it. So what is the goal of this episode? Hopefully finishing up the monument. I have a quest actually. Advertisement, black smoker. So I need 45 tons of microchips. So about go take some microchips. This is an underwater quest. Those are kind of rare to me. To my eyes, specifically. By the way, for those that don't know, Anno 2070 is off on Steam, 60%, so if you want to buy the whole package, you can buy it for 40 euros, or your original equivalent, which is quite gosh darn low, considering that the game normally costs 50 euros. So that is 10 euros less for the entire thing, and that is Anno 2070, Deep Ocean, and all of the DLCs. It is a deal. Trust me, it is a deal, because if you check how many hours I pumped into the game, you'd know. Toyboat already here? It's coming. It's fast. Well, obviously with one engine and the arc upgrade, which makes me go faster with the boats. I wouldn't really need to go underwater for this, but for the purpose of it, I am, because why the heck not, it's super cool. I will need to stay underwater anyway, so go figure. Go here. You'll do the quest. Drink a bit of tea. I'm done with the antibiotics, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm completely done, finally, forever, with my antibiotics. I'm officially healed up, if you want to call it that. Wait, what was the first one? Bunker research facility. Oh, it's a person for search for a what the hell? Oh, this is one of those things. Where was it? Around here, someplace? I forgot. Oh, this is it. How do I do it? I never got it how I do this. I don't think I know. I already got it? Okay. Fair enough. Oh, you just hover it there and he'll do everything else for you. Will I have enough space in my place now? I probably will. Yeah, because this will probably stack, so it's not a problem. Go, stop me. Thank you. Where's the final one? So yeah, underwater there are some ruins sometimes. Like these ones, for instance. Sunken research facility. So here, if you hover your submarine here, if you find them underwater, they're not indicated on the map, you will get a prototype. I think it was a bit more complex to do it before Deep Ocean. It wasn't just hovering there. It was, I don't know, activating something, because it never worked for me. Or maybe it was simply bugged, I don't know. But now apparently it works just by hovering them. Let's see. See? There you go. Yeah, you just click on them and you get the technology. So that's good news. That's very good news actually, because these two bodies here are gonna be worth a lot of money. Or better, licenses, should I say more specifically. Take the stuff to the Ark and then you go to Trenchy. How much time is here?
Everything ship-shape?
Trenchy, my good old friend Trenchy.
What's up? One thing at a time. Stay longer?
2 hours for 10,000 is nothing to me personally, and Trenchy is very useful, therefore I will be sacrificing. I will be sacrificing that little money.
Result correct.
Thank you. I will sacrifice that little money for having him around longer, and possibly even longer. What is the cooldown of this power, by the way?
Just look at that.
Oh yeah, you can have him here basically forever if you pay him constantly, so it's not a problem. Sometimes if you don't trade with him during his time here, he will just lose influence because he will be like, yeah, why do they even come to this place if you ain't interested?
Deal.
Of course it's a deal. Little man. Now let's see if we can have anything of interest to us. I don't know even why I'm trying, but I'm still reserving some hope for those supply reduction free and what do you want?
Nah, I wouldn't bother you, but I really need.
Sure, 4 cranes of flotsam is not that bad. Oh. Shift right click, for those that don't know, it's basically a command that has been there for strategy games ever since their first strategy games. I believe Warcraft 1. And I'm talking of the first game, which was released when? Well, 1995 and prior to that probably. Had it already, shift click, so yeah. I mean, not to do multiple movement commands, but to click multiple targets. For example, I hover like this, then I go to this boat, I shift it, and I get the other boat. So I believe this has been always there in strategy games, so no excuse for not knowing that. Truth be told, I did not know it until I played Warcraft 3, which I actually played online a bit, but I kinda sucked, so instead I just looked at replays and I was like, oh my god, these guys are so good. Used to play Night Elves. Chimera all the way.
Can I ask if you, that someone in your position could be so helpful? Thank you.
No problem, dude. You gave me 172 licenses. Of course I'm gonna help you find 4 crates of flotsam. It's not like it's any hard. So yeah, I used to go with chimeras all the way. It's a bit tricky though. You get a spell immunity build for another player, like, I don't know, spell breakers or something. Huh, bye! But yeah. Warcraft 3, I never was good at it multiplayer. Was a bit better single player, but what is it single player that is like? I mean, it's not an important single player, is it? It's a reservoir. I can build it here if I wanted to.
Well,
how long
are
until
you
this is
still on
built?
schedule?
Long. Okay. If that is the case, I might as well start checking out these guys. Which will lead to unfortunate events if I hover to this city once if I hover to this city once in those wrong whiles. Because it changes music to Deep Ocean simply because of these guys. And things become sad. So let's see what we can unlock for the techs here. The Science Forum, once I hit 1250. Those guys. The defense platform and the bionic suit. I should be building one of these guys, or better, upgrading a few of these guys. How are the resources looking here? I'm gonna hover away from that island so that I want to change music. It's so damn loud, hopefully the developers will fix that. Okay, plenty of those. Carbon is not plenty, but oh well. Doesn't matter in the slightest. So yeah, just we're waiting. Tic-tac-toe, basically. You know what? Wise people say it's not clever to wait a lot. You know what happens once you don't wait a lot? We start with the third island. We start the ecos. Now. A bit silly to do it, but alas, is what I want to do. Is this the only primary island I have? Wait a second. I'm checking around if there is any clever island to build the eco city on. But all of these are small islands. I reckon this is gonna be the best call. There is this, but its shape is a bit horrible. I mean, there is a hydroelectric power plant slot, however, that is really where it stops. There is a nice coast here for fisheries and stuff like that, even here, for a nice big old port. But think of the monument, which is 12 times 16 in size, a bit smaller than the Tycoon one, and think of the wasted potential for the monument if I placed it here. It sure would look like a nice city if I build it here, because of these mountains here, I like them. But I don't feel like building it here. I'm gonna build it on the main island, I'm boring like that. Sometimes late game I will consider building it also on non-main islands, the things, because why the heck not? What are the resources here anyway?
The company supports
Sugar,
our
truffle,
efforts to acquire
vegetables, no
new
problem.
location.
Thank you. Rupees? Rupees? You are going to be called... Springwell. That sounds like eco-ish, isn't it? Okay, let's start immediately by putting one of the fisheries here. Let's go to the eco level. I'm gonna put a fishery here. Make it to a highway. We're gonna need this for this time. Until we get to level 3 ecos, I'll have to build with those guys, sadly. I'll need to buy the DLC for the ecos so that I have more decorating options, I guess. Eventually I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. How am I gonna build this? Let's be a bit more unique, shall we? This is also another way I like, ever since 1404, I believe, to build a city center and all around it houses. Auto save!
Saved.
Amount of resources already, go figure. But in general, you get the idea of how it's gonna look like. Alright, so what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? This point of the game, I might as well do it here. Where's the boat? The boat? In here. Might as well do it here, but tell you what, let's be lazy bastards. Oh, I can't. Wait, toy boat, go back there. Take many building modules. We're gonna upgrade the warehouse capability of that island a lot. There we go. Thank you, Rufus.
Somebody is actually trying to disrupt SAAT's research project.
1 hour
Cannot
without
allow that to
Hiroebashi, I can do. Oh, it's not gonna be that hard. Okay, so now I'm gonna upgrade this to level 3. Next, we're gonna make a port. This harbor area. It's gonna be a bit
Additional
costly.
buildings now available.
Excellent. I believe I unlocked tea. Just like that. Yeah, they require tea to drink. Go figure. Tycoons need booze. Ecos need tea. I don't know how it works, but I suppose that ecos can be defined as Japanese just because they drink tea, eat fish, and eat their health food, which is basically looking like sushi. So I think we can define ecos, aside from Yana Rodriguez, which is of Hispanic nature, so I'm sure of that. Hombre. We can define them as more Oriental. I don't know. Could be. Could as well be that in the future it's gonna happen because, you know, Japan, China, and all these nations, I mean Japan specifically because they eat sushi, are developing so quickly. Super quickly, and therefore might happen that, you know, they will first realize the importance of the eco balance on real life, not on in fantasy. Anyway, Crunchy, you're gonna help me here now. A lot. Fine.
Don't panic, you'll get...
Fantastic. Should be really buying now some dividends here, simply because the city is going to be increasing spectacular. Oh, yeah, right. Spectacularly, and therefore I don't want to cause any trouble. I don't have a lot of tools now, huh? But Trenchy is coming. Trenchy is gonna save the day! Now, the building size for most ecos, for instance, the concert hall here, is the same as the casino. It's 5 times 6, so the size is there. The size doesn't really matter that much in the end. In the long run, everything is pretty much the same. We need one of these, aren't we? Yes, we are.
The next delivery had better be on time.
Pretty. Oh my god, I so enjoy building eco cities, by the way. I don't know. I just feel like in harmony in doing it. No, those are not eco. Wait a second. These are all not ecos. Oh, I screwed it up. I botched it. They're not eco too. Thank Trenchy. Thank you. Now what we're gonna do is basically build a bit of the layout. I'm gonna hover over this. Okay, and everything's fine. General layout of how I'm gonna do things. So the first concert hall is gonna be here. Then we're gonna expand a bit here. Houses. Some houses here. I believe if my math didn't fail me, everything is fine, yeah. New soundtrack now, by the way, because we're working with the ecos. And I gotta say, I kinda love it. A bit high-pitched, a bit more harmonious. It's so different than the Tycoon soundtrack, so there is that. I think that is 9 times 9. No, it's 10 times. Right. Oops. Slightly overdid it there. See, okay. I'm not saying necessarily that this is the best layout ever, it's not, far from it. But you know, I don't care. I just want to look it, I would just want to look it pretty. To look it, to make it look pretty. That's my point. Okay. This. I'm thinking, what is the size of the energy production building, that thing, the thermal power plant? I think it's 6 times, no wait, is it 3? No, 4 times 6 I believe. For instance, if I put one line of houses here, then I'm gonna place 4 spaces here. Then I'm gonna place another house here. Like this. I think it should fit here. So everything will be fine. And I'm gonna place as many houses as possible around this zone, so better live with that. In theory, also one good thing about expanding so late into the game is that you can already know where you're gonna place.
Expanded.
Where you're all gonna place those fire station, police stations, and whatnot, and yada yada yadas. So that's also something good. And no, I'm not gonna fill it. Wait, I think I screwed it up there. Ever so slightly. Yes, I did. I'm not gonna fill it up completely. There are gonna be a lot of parks in the city. It's not gonna be like a downtown area in the Tycoon City. It's gonna be a lot of lush and green. That's why I love ecos so much. But that's also why they bother me so much, because they are like, oh, we're lazy, we won't work, we won't pay taxes. Screw you, dude. Hey, I built you parks, at least be a bit nice to me. Don't you get the general idea? Ecos and their likes. Alright, those space there. See how we're gonna do that. Sources are looking okay for the time being. Not anymore. Whoops-a-daisy! Go, little Boto! Go, go, go! How is this thing looking? Is this bringing plastics? Yes. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Am I producing... Yeah. Okay. Time to fix that up. Little Boto, you're gonna be sent up there to fix up the problem with the plastics. We're starting to lose them, so we need to be careful with that. I mean, for the time being, we are getting enough, but it is gonna come. There is gonna be a time where I'm just simply gonna drop down, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, we need plastics to live. Give us plastics," because they're fools like that. Go, little boat. Go, 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 go. Okay. L. Comes in handy to remember it once every 2 episodes. Wait. There. It's at least a nice way to build it.
Registering energy shortage.
Oh, good! Good. That's just what I needed now. Alright. There. Okay. How much energy are we lacking? Plenty. That is the case. We're simply gonna need another one of these guys. What if I... Yeah, I'm gonna just build another one of these guys. And these guys. This should do it. Hopefully. And since I'm at it, this is gonna increase by 72, correct? Barely enough for a desertification power plant. I mean, for a desertification station. But should I build it because I'm unlocking things with the ecos now? I will have better solutions for that, won't I? Problem is, am I willing to risk it? Knowing that it might cause a tornado? Not really. Let's take it safely here. Should be fair enough, easily enough built. Let me see what I'm looking at. Building it. Tools and iron and steel. Alright, tools and steel it is. Sold. Should be enough. Thanks for 1 ton of tools, Yana. Very helpful. I don't know where you sold it though, so it doesn't really matter. I should have enough, in theory, enough energy to run it, so I'm gonna... But just in case, I'm gonna build a few of these guys. Green energy among the ruins of this world. I don't know. And let's see now. Yes, I have enough energy. I'm gonna place it here. This should at least improve partially the eco balance, although it's gonna cost me a lot of money, but you know. I'm still getting money, so it's not a problem, and once this thing is built, I'm gonna upgrade the city like crazy. Back to the greeniness. Yeah, we need a little toy boat to bring in as many tools and mostly building modules as possible. I'm not gonna take a lot of tools simply because I don't feel like I'm gonna need them. And I'm gonna also send in Trenchy to take me some of those thingies. By now I should be able to buy another share, correct?
Purchase registered.
So this is bringing in how much money? 27 each share. So you see that I'm already making more money out of this island than from the other islands. Makes sense, considering... I don't know what it is about. If it's inhabitants that count towards it, or is it more... gonna need a fishery. Or if it's the number of buildings on the island. Like, it could be both. Thank you, Trenchy. There we go. We can expand on. So yeah, it's gonna be very green, this city, so that's something to love about it. Now let's figure out a bit the buildings here, huh? How are we gonna place these guys? Fire stations are not a problem, we know and love their size, so... What we can do, cleverly, to know where we're gonna put them is simply surround them with roads and indicate it like this. For instance, this is an F, correct? So this means fire station is gonna be there, here. Then, for instance, for a police station, let's first figure out the hospitals. Let's one here or one here, for instance, should cover up enough of the area. So we're gonna place it. How we're gonna place it? Potentially like this. Yeah, like this. This is gonna become an H. There we go. For hospital. We're gonna place 2 houses here, just because I feel like that is gonna work like this. There's gonna be a hospital, and as I said here. Same pattern. So we're placing an H here. Wait, is that too big? No, it's 4. Okay. Should work. Nope. There. Another hospital here. It is not necessarily a nice age, but you know what? I don't care. Can I place a road there? No, I can't, so I'm gonna just place a road here. That's gonna be it for the hospitals. Then we're gonna place a fire station, let's say about here. There's gonna be a fire station here. Oops. And that's 3. That's 6. That's 9. And a road here. So it's gonna be a fire station like this lengthwise, and here's gonna be a nice park. So it should cover up a nice section of the city like this. Yes, it should.
Game
30 minutes! Just let me place a locale for the police station. I was thinking around here. Yeah.
What a perfect day!
this is fundamentally gonna be built a bit more optimally than it is for the other cities. There we go. So we know now what is gonna go where. Here's gonna be a concert hall here, I suppose, or here is gonna go a Congress Center, or how it's called, not Congress Hall, but the information network for the ecos. Maybe even here, I'm not sure yet, maybe down here someplace, and here is gonna be houses. At any rate, this is gonna be it! The ecos are starting to come in nicely. Here's gonna be a thermal power plant, by the way, so we can as well write down a T.
Warning.
There.
Production halt.
So now you see a bit the layout of the city, fundamentally. Essentially, you could do it also with other cities at the start of the game, however you won't know exactly the influence area, and if it's gonna be right or not. Thank you, Davey. Let's see our status with the monument.
Logistics, motivated employees. That's the way you lead a project.
Yeah, we're already over one half done, so with this stage, and therefore I suppose next time we're also fulfilling up the monument. We're also gonna build up the tea production plant here. It's gonna be very easy. I know a nice way to build it, and I believe it's globally accepted. It's not just me. It is a very practical way, you're gonna see it. And the eco balance here is much more improved, although it is becoming a bit filled up with all these oil drillers. And this is pretty much all there is to it. I cannot buy a share yet. No, I can't. But it's gonna give me a lot of money, these shares here, because, you know, I'm expanding the city like crazy. So, thanks for watching, and join me next time. And until then, be well. Bye!
This was allowed on gaming, so thanks for watching.